Hi everyone, it's Dixon here, and today I'm very excited because I finally received the brand new AirPods Max. I've been waiting to get my hands on these for some time now and just actually have a look and see if these are worth that premium price. What are they like to hold and touch? What do they sound like? So many questions. So let's open the box up and see what's inside. So here we go, the nice glossy finish around the box. You can see the smart case on the back here, which is quite controversial. So we'll see exactly what we think of that case when we unbox it. Let's start by unpeeling with the little tag here. That's it. Oh, that didn't work very well. Let's try. Alright, I'll flip it over and I'll slide the top off. You get a nice sort of embossed finish on the top, as you always do. Here we go. So the case has obviously got some sort of plastic covering around it. So let's just go ahead and take these out. Oh wow, you can definitely feel there is a weight to these. Naturally because of the aluminium body, but I'm quite liking the feel. This is very strong feeling. I thought this would be much more flexible, but actually that's a very strong headband bit across the top there. Not quite what I was expecting. Feels very robust, but yes, a definite weight to these. Let's go ahead and unwrap from the case. So I'll just put the case down for a second. You can see these cup protectors coming off, so I'll put those over here. And just before I look at the headphones, just double check what's inside. So designed by Apple California, of course, with a little bit about the headphones, so how to use the case, how to charge them, noise control, that sort of stuff. So, and finally is just the charging cable at the very bottom here. And I really just want to start then, as you've all been waiting for, the feel of those headphones. So those cushions for your ears do feel very comfortable in my hand. You can notice it's knocking already actually, they're knocking together, so I wonder if over time that may prove to be a bit of a problem. Not sure if that happens while it's in the case, so I can have a look at that. But yeah, that's definitely asking for some damage to happen over time here. That's definitely slightly cold to the touch, as you'd expect, just like when you're holding your MacBook, exactly the same feel. And then just across the top, there we can see that we've got the dial across the top, so I guess that'll be for the volume and everything else. You can push that in as well, and we have the other button just across here, and not much else. So I just saw the little green light flashing underneath here, so it might be looking to pair already. So I just want to rotate this round and let's take a look at the different ear cups. So very comfortable feeling in the hand. So clearly you've got right and left, and let's just see how easy these are to remove, because people say they're magnetized. So for those of you out there who've been using over-ear headphones for many years like me, like the Bose Quiet Comfort, they're a real pain to replace these ear cushions. So this is just so simple to be able to take it out and it will just snap back in and basically just throw it back in and it goes straight in without any issues. So it means that changing these is going to be incredibly easy. And if I just put that to one side a second, you'll see we also have another R here, so I guess the other one will have an L. And you can see the speaker just beneath this open mesh. So some people have actually mentioned that there can be a build-up of condensation, so I guess if it's quite cold outside and you've got warm ears and everything else, you might get a bit of moisture. So something I'll be checking out in my review, but it's definitely extremely premium feeling. And we can see just on the inside here we've got like a little infrared sensor, so that's probably some sort of proximity sensor for when you've got those on your ears. And obviously there's a hole here as well, so that hole will just go over the sensor itself. So easy, very, very simple. So I'll just pop these to the side for a second. Let's look at these bits, how easy it is to adjust. Ooh, I was a bit scared then. It's quite stiff actually, quite stiff to move, but that will be a plus as these are quite heavy. You don't want it to be slipping around and adjusting size all the time. That will get annoying quite quickly. So yeah, definitely feels very premium, and yeah, it sort of springs, does feel very robust. And obviously this mesh just across the top here is designed so that it's breathable and it's meant to let some of the hair from your head go through, but to be honest I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. I'm sure you're still going to get your hair pushed down. Look good. So I'll be putting these on in just a second and giving them an initial listen because I'm really excited to see what they're like. So these will be easy to pair as per the regular AirPods. This is just one thing that's bothering me. That's going to get a bit of a problem, I think, over time. I mean, obviously this is aluminium, so it's strong, but over time I think that's going to be asking for scratches. So I'll put that to one side just for a second. So this is the controversial case, and many people of course have been complaining that perhaps it just doesn't offer that much protection. So you've got that lovely soft finish on the inside. It's definitely going to house those ear cups nicely, and it feels good. It feels good in the hand to touch. Not much else to say. It's very similar to the iPad cases that you get. So if I put these back inside the case, let's just see what it's like. So that should be the time when it actually turns them on. So let's slide them on the inside, and then that's magnetised, right? So magnetises back, and that's closed. The buttons are still exposed at the very top, and a bit of the ear cups as well, so where the actual cushioning is, and just underneath. So this is going to be where you can continue charging. So, and yeah, when it's with the case, that feels quite heavy, I'm not going to lie. That is a heavy pair of headphones, there's no denying that. Wow, that's going to be quite a weight in your bag compared to what's out there on the market, where you've got the plastic, arguably for the right reason, because you don't want heavy headphones on your head. That's something that we're going to need to look at in the review. But undeniably, very premium looking. They're very smart. I think with the design, to be honest, you're either going to like them because of their simple design, quite old school, retro looking in my opinion, or maybe you're not too sure yet, just like I wasn't until I've held these in my hands. I do think they're very smart. I'm just going to go ahead and put these on and just see how comfortable they are and what they actually sound like. So here we go. I'll just pop these on my head. Very nice snug fit. You can definitely feel the weight to those, that's for sure. Don't know if that'll be a bit tiring over time. It's definitely quite heavy. So if I just put on noise cancellation, seems pretty good already just in the bedroom. Definitely very comfortable, and this all feels good across the top. Actually, I'd say can't really feel this bit across the top at all. I'm just on transparency mode now so I can hear my voice. So let's just go ahead and have an initial listen. Feel free to skip this part. Oh wow. Yeah, these sound pretty good, I'm not going to lie. It really separates those sound incredibly well. Nice warm bass, but not overpowering. It feels like the music's coming from all different directions. I'm impressed. In terms of comfort, mixed feelings. I find the cushions incredibly comfortable, but they are very heavy headphones. There is no denying it, and you can feel it. So I just think I'm really going to have to test this, how I feel over the next week or so, just to see if this becomes quite tiring over time or if it's actually okay to live with. Definitely not going to be for running, that's for sure. It's not something I like to do anyways, go running when I've got big over-ear headphones. I just personally find it horrible with the sweat around the ear cups and everything. And what do you think? How do they look on my head? I'm not exactly a model here, but I'm kind of liking the design. I'm not entirely sure yet, so I think I'll get a sense of what I think over the next few days. But they do feel very comfortable. Yeah, that feels comfortable. Heavy but comfortable is how I'm going to summarise how I feel right now. And initial impressions with the music quality was very good. So I'm going to do a proper in-depth bit of testing over the next week with different types of music. So I listen to a lot of rock music and maybe a bit of sort of dance stuff when I'm going out for a run, that sort of stuff. So we'll see what I think. So there you have it. These are the new AirPods Max. Very mixed feelings with these. There's definitely some fantastic components to this. It definitely feels very premium. Things that I'm worried about right now are the weight. Even when it's knocking together, the metal cups I think can whack together. Not sure about the case, of course, but they do surprisingly feel more comfortable than what I was expecting. They are quite heavy, there's no denying that, but they are more comfortable than what I was thinking initially, and these cushions do seem to do a really good job. If you have anything in particular you want me to focus on in this review, please add those in the comments down below. I'll be happy to look into them. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.